With loud applause, be kind to strangers.
Yeah, that's pretty serious.
It's what it sound like when you giving them that real shit. Buckets.
I've had a rough day, Mac. Rough couple of days, as a matter of fact.
My name's not Mac.
You better believe it. One hell of a week. It all started 9 days ago. I was on my way to my local watering hole. It was raining. I wanted to talk to the town criers, get the scoop. I walked into the bar and took off my coat. I stopped dead at the sight of her. She was a fox if ever I'd seen, in looks and guile. The name's Chuck. I said the name's Chuck.
Sandra Miles.
Sandra. It was more of a purr than a word. A whisper in the musty air. It permeated my blood. What do you say to a drink, Sandra?
Nothing. I don't think it would get me.
Oh, the wit! She was an angel. I was intoxicated with the mere sight of her. She was a poison I needed more of, a destructive addiction that surreptitiously rips your life to shreds, but you have no desire to quit. Like porn. Anyways, that's when it happened.
Oh no! My inhaler!
She was in danger, my sultry friend. Her breath coming shallowly from those enormous lungs. And only I could save her. It was the case I was born for, the mystery of a lifetime. Swelling before my very eyes. Swelling. I would look everywhere for an inhaler. I would look up and down. Up and down. Left and right. Around and around. Never fear, Sandra. I'll find your inhaler. I left then. God, I'd hurt to tear myself away from her in her moment of need. Not to mention her moment of need. I looked everywhere for an inhaler, but I couldn't find it. It wasn't on the bar, or under the bar. It wasn't in my pocket, or this guy. Hey! Not a word, friend. And then I saw it, right there on the floor, tempting me, teasing me. A clue. Almost too easy. Looking back, I probably should have expected a trap, but she was in need, my Venus. I bent down to pick up the clue. I stopped. I realized my shoe was untied. I tied my shoe. I stood back up. I realized I'd left the clue on the ground while I had the chance. I cursed myself for my stupidity. Fuck you! I bent down and picked up the clue. It was a prescription for an inhaler. I needed to talk to this Dr. Childs. I was walking over to discuss the clue with Sandra when it happened.
It was a night like none I'd had before. I walked into my usual watering hole, took off my coat. I put my coat back on. Lucky thing too, because just then it started to rain. That's when I saw her. She was a fox if ever.
Hey, buddy!
What?
This is my monologue.
Yeah? Says who? All of a sudden, this joker starts acting like he owns the place.
I knew I practically owned the place.
So he
I
said.
says me.
I didn't pay him any money.
He didn't pay me any money. I was about to pay him a piece of my fist, but time is expensive and I was all out of $50. Anyways, this Dr. Childs came first. I took one last look at my love and walked out into the rain. It was a long walk, long and dark. Darker than that. Very dark. Pitch dark. It wasn't that dark. An eerie feeling permeated the Stygian blackness of Nyx's domain. But at least that word of the day calendar was paying off. Still, it felt like there was something going on I didn't know about. Something that none of us knew about. It felt, I don't really know how to put it. It felt like I was walking in circles. Circling and circling the truth without ever truly finding anything. I stepped into Dr. Child's office. Are you Dr. Child?
Yes, how may I help you?
I knew not to trust him, so I didn't. I don't trust you, Doc. But I'm willing to let it slide, just this once.
All right, how,
Cut the crap, Doc! We both know I know what operation you're running here.
I'm a pediatrician.
A likely story. But I'm no improvisational jazz trumpeter, so you're not swinging yet. You see, Doc? I got this script. And I need you to tell me anything you know about anybody who might know anything about it.
Well, it's for an inhaler.
Cut the crap, Doc. You think I look dumb? You know I know you know I know that. I'm asking what you could do for me about it.
Do you want me to fill it?
You don't know who might be out here listening, Doc?
So you don't want me to fill
I want you to do whatever you came here to do, Doc!
I work here.
Cut the crap, Doc! I need this inhaler and I need it fast!
So you do want to fill it?
Don't make me repeat myself, Doc! I am not a redundant man.
All right. Here it is.
Don't make me repeat myself, Doc! I'm not a redundant man.
I'm sorry, do you want
Freeze!
it?
I rushed over and grabbed the inhaler before he could pull his gun on me. Lucky thing, too, because right then it happened.
Would you like a lollipop?
Things were going downhill fast. And I could only be certain of three things. I was dangerously behind schedule. There was a killer on the loose. And I hated Blue Raspberry. But it's the dog-eat-dog world out there, and we all have to make sacrifices and do things we don't like. Even if we don't like them. I passed a group of street rats on the way. They had no idea how much danger they were in. How much danger any of us were in. Hell, I didn't even know. But I knew enough to stay off the streets. I stepped up off the street onto the sidewalk, but I still didn't feel safe. So I put on my helmet. All I cared about right now was getting back to my Sandra as quickly as possible. I walked a bit faster. When I walked back into the bar, I heard her voice like a single perfect pure note from all the way across the room, raising the hairs on the back of my neck. I strutted across the floor.
You strutted across the floor like a coward.
Like a lion. Victoria!
Dinking up the plates with his
Would you
mouth.
stop? He
I stopped.
Sandra, dearest, I got you this.
Oh, that's so sweet, but Lance here found mine. It was in my coat pocket. Thanks, though.
They turned then, the two of them. Lance putting his arm around Sandra as they did. I was defeated.
He was utterly defeated.
I was slightly defeated.
He was sickeningly.
I felt all right. At least I was more handsome than that Lance character. And at least this helmet the peddler had sold me doubled as a cup. I sat down to drown my sorrows. No! I couldn't even do that. The gypsy had lied and the helmet was a terrible cup. I sat then for a moment, musing on life. It's a funny thing, life. A fickle beast. I'd saved the world and everyone in it. Thankless. I thought of all the people I'd saved. All the doctors, the cops, the children, the nudists. They'd never know. I turned my collar up against the rain. So that's my story, boss. Depressing, I know. A man, a woman, undeniable passion, and a whirlwind of unfortunate events and circumstances that make it impossible for their ardent spark to grow into the flames of love. I never should have trusted that doctor.
Well, I'm sorry, sir, but
At least I have you, friend.
sir, I need to stay here as long.
Pour me another one, boss. Sir, this is a grocery store. Well, I won't tell if you don't. $1.13.
I got here as quickly as I could,
While obeying the laws of the road?
and being courteous. I see we didn't have to knock the door down.
Oh, property destruction is a last resort.
Absolutely.
And the door was open.
What luck! So where's this jumper I've been hearing about?
Oh, he's out on the ledge. Jim's trying his best right now.
The rookie? He looks like he's sweating his ass off out there.
The boy needs the practice, and we're pretty sure he won't jump. Pretty sure.
Hey, man. We've all been there. I mean, not to this extent, obviously, God no. But like, this one time in 3rd grade, my girlfriend Rachel broke up with me, and I was bummed. You know, like, super bummed. So I get you, man. My life is a series of pointless exercises that lead to more pointless exercises. And then I find my personal trainers and I have nothing. That sounds awful.
You know, maybe we should sign Jim up for the quarterly sensitivity and empathy seminar.
Oh, that would be so good for him. Dr. Fowler's really good at getting you in touch with yourself and get you in touch with others.
Right.
I almost let a lady off a speeding ticket after I took that course.
No way! She is a miracle worker.
Well, you know, I'm sure it's not all pointless. Hey, after you get off of the ledge, how about we go get some ice cream together? I'm lactose intolerant. I'm diabetic. Shit. Oh, shit, I'm not supposed to swear. Don't tell my boss I said shit, okay? I'm not gonna be telling anybody anything anymore. Oh, super awesome, man. Whoa. Hey, you know, you're not as bad as I thought. What? Oh, shit. I did it again. Fuck. Hey, man, I'm sure you're I'm sure you're an alright guy. It's just, I've been looking through your DVD collection and I just can't really take it seriously. Why are you looking through my things? I got bored as soon as we started talking.
He's got a roommate through there. I tried knocking, got no response, and property destruction is the last resort.
Right. All right, well, let's hold off on that. I want to see how this goes down first.
Ooh, poor choice of words.
Oh, you're right. Demerit.
I mean, who needs 3 copies of After Earth? Who needs 1 copy of After Earth? And you have no Pixar. Yes, Cars 2 does not count. You have no Pixar, but you have everything that DreamWorks ever put out. I mean, I just don't know how I feel about it, Carl. B-movie is underrated. Okay? Nope. And the only superhero movie you have is the Green Lantern? Why? Because the stirring character journey of Hal Jordan is the best thing that the genre has produced. Stop it! You stop it! Have you even seen the Avengers? You're killing me, Carl!
Well, you've got to hand it to Jim. He has a point and it's well argued.
Listen, I'm not saying that those rhetoric classes aren't doing dividends for his composition and self-esteem. I just don't think it's the best way to get the man off that ledge.
Well, you have a point and it's well argued.
What do you do for a living? I ship and sell cardboard boxes to people who need to
ship things.
Whoa. Have you ever thought of just ending it all, Carl?
Yes, every day.
Well, it looks like we've looped back around.
That's the third time they've reached that point.
I'm gonna go get that roommate.
You get on that.
What do you want?
Oh, sorry. Excuse me, sir. Would you like to put some clothes on
Don't
first?
flatter yourself, okay? I only put on clothes for people I actually respect.
That's a strange policy.
I'm not a sir. I'm a ma'am.
Excuse me? Excuse me, miss?
I'm a miss. I'm a miss. Not a sir. I'm ma'am. I'm not a school teacher in the 1800s or some dude.
That would be a marm, miss. And anyway, I'm with the emergency response team. Your roommate's trying to commit suicide, so we thought it might be good, you know.
Again? God, don't I pay taxes so people like you take care of this for me?
Well, we employ the finest money can buy.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Buchanan! Are you serious, Carl? Buchanan! I would have accepted a Fillmore, even a Pierce, but Buchanan!
We think that a friendly voice may be more productive at this juncture.
Fine, let's get on with it.
Thank you.
Oh,
You're done here.
thank God I'm exhausted. Whoa. How's a guy like him get a roommate like you?
Have you seen his DVD collection? He has my favorite character drama, The Green Lantern.
Why do the hot ones always have to be crazy? So?
You know, I think the boys earned it.
You're right. Here's your good behavior treat.
Alright, I'm gonna go now.
Whoa there, sonny boy. Whoa. There's actually more paperwork if he doesn't jump. So you get on that.
I don't even think he's worth it.
He isn't. Carl, it's me, Kate.
Kate, is that you?
Carl, I just said it's me.
Is that you?
Carl, shut the fuck up, Carl! Oh my God, you are the worst! Ah. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, Carl. My life is terrible. I'm forced to work an 18-hour shift job, and I use towels as blankets, but that's not even the worst part of my life, okay? It's living with you. You are so boring. All you do is talk about shipping and selling boxes, a service the post office provides for free.
They do?
You should really know your industry better than this. God, yes, they do. And all that being said, I don't want you to die, okay? Because if you fall and you splatter all over the pavement, your blood and guts is everywhere, it'll take the city weeks to scrape you off, and I'll have to step over your face every day on the way to my aforementioned shitty job, and I don't really want to do that.
Oh, God. Well, I guess if you don't want me to jump, then you must care, right?
Sure, yeah, okay. You're not debating this on my time, right? I am locking this window in 10 seconds.
Okay, I'm coming in.
Glad to hear it. Don't come back when he does this again next week.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, I forgot my phone. I'll get it later.
Thanks, Charles. Well, you know, I think we've all learned a valuable lesson, crew. That doing things by the book can't always take the place of good old-fashioned verbal abuse.
Perhaps true hatred is the greatest kindness of all.
It is hot today.
I don't know, Dad. I'm not really feeling it.
Ah, son. This is my favorite exhibit in the museum. Don't the pieces speak to you in a unique, subconscious, almost surreal way?
No, I'm sure. I don't know.
Oh, look at this one, son. As the shades of red come together, they begin to clash, even though they're in the same color family.
I mean, it's just red. Red.
Don't you think, son, that sometimes members of a family of colors don't belong together in the grand scheme of things?
I mean, do you think that's really what the artist intended?
Ah, yes, of course. It's a fact of life that Alvarez was painfully aware of. A sad man his whole life. A brilliant man. Plagued with a well-earned depression. He killed himself, you know.
The painter?
Yes, Gonzalez. I think he, like so many before him, realized that separation was what he truly needed to be happy. Don't you agree, son?
I mean, I don't know, Dad. I think he may have just painted a piece of paper red, or is that just marker?
Please don't touch the artwork. It's a museum. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I respect it.
Oh, my God, another masterpiece. Do you see, son, as the threads come apart, they become pure and whole. Because they realized they weren't happy in their family. They were happier alone. And every thread is smoother as a result. Do you see it, son?
I mean, I don't know, Dad. That's just a warm blanket. You're really seeing a lot of me. Sorry.
Feel it, son. Rough. Smooth. Rough.
Please, again, don't touch the artwork, okay?
Sorry.
Thank you.
Oh my God! I've only ever seen pictures of this picture. Do you see the face, son?
Oh, yeah, that's neat, actually. It's like a little...
He's happy in his solitude. He, like so many before, and so many to come, realized that separation was what he was truly seeking in this world.
He doesn't look happy at all. I mean, and I'm pretty sure it's a girl, Dad. I mean, aren't these streaks of water meant to represent tears? I'm almost positive that this is a crying girl.
Never mind about the artwork, son. It's all terrible.
Well, I don't know. It's really starting to grow on me. I like that.
That's because you're young and easily impressed, son. Son, I brought you here because there's something I need to talk to you about.
Well, yeah, of course, Dad. What is it?
Have a seat.
Okay. Do not touch the artwork. All right. Now that is 3 strikes. So.
So what do you want to say?
Well, son, sometimes separation is good.
Right, like what Marquez's painting was talking about.
No, son, sometimes people are happier alone.
Dad, just say it. You know, you can tell me anything.
Well, son, sometimes when a man and a woman love each other very much and they know they want to be together, just the two of them for the rest of their lives, and then the man puts his penis hole in this special woman he loves, he puts it in her vagina, and 9 months later a baby's born.
Dad, I know it's sexist.
I know, that's not what I meant to say.
Well, what did you mean to say? Maybe you can say it.
Well, son, your mother and I,
Yeah.
separation is good.
And?
Well, sometimes members of a family need...
Dad, just say it, okay?
Son, your mother and I killed the dog.
What? Not Janice.
Son, you have to understand, she was so old.
She was only 23. That's like 3.5 in dog years.
No, son, it's about 150. You multiply by 7, not divide.
That doesn't make sense.
Son, by your logic, dogs would live to be 700 years old. Dogs don't live to be 700 years old.
Why? Why, Dad?
Well, son, sometimes, when a man loves a woman and they know they want to be together just for the two of them, the man puts his penis in
Dad, the sex talk isn't always the answer.
I'm sorry, son, I blacked out, it's automatic.
No!
But you have to understand it was Janice's time.
She was happy.
She wasn't, son, she had no fur. Or legs.
Who needs legs?
She looked like a giant raisin.
You never loved her.
This isn't about me, son. It's about the dog.
It's never about the dog.
How is it not about the dog? I killed the dog. I didn't kill me.
I can't believe that mom let you do this.
Well, your mother moved out, so it was really all my fault.
Why?
Well, Sometimes, when a man and a woman.
So powerful.
It's truly moving. Do you think this piece is touring?
It's so real. It's just like,
Okay, please do not touch the fucking artwork!
it's so raw, but at the same time, it's like it's just a natural part of life.
Sure, I guess.
I'm sleeping with your brother.
What? Why?
Ariella, wait. Why were you running away from me in PE? Don't you want to be with me, Ariella?
I just don't know right now, Theodore.
Don't you love me?
Yes, but I also love Justin.
You can't love two people.
Yes, you can, if you're a girl.
You only think you love Justin because he's a werewolf like you. You really only love me, but you're afraid to admit it because I'm a vampire. And you're a werewolf.
That has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, huh?
Theodore, I just can't deal with this today, okay?
No day but today.
Seriously? Not today. I just don't feel well, okay?
What?
It's that time of the month, you know?
Oh, a full moon.
No, not that.
Oh, a day moon.
Theodore, that's not what I'm talking about.
No, like when the moon is up, but the sun is also up.
Theodore, no!
I feel like we're not communicating properly.
I know what a fucking day moon is!
I thought you didn't understand. I'm sorry. Gosh.
Sorry, it's not a good time for me. Like I said, it's just really emotional right now.
You could say that again. Gosh, there really must be a full moon because somebody's inner female wolf is coming.
You guys are all the same, you never understand!
Okay, look, Ariella, I know plenty of werewolves. Werewolf people. I know lots of werewolf persons, Ariella, that be. What was we talking about?
You couldn't handle the cramps for a day.
Ariella, I'm a vampire. I can stiff arm cars. I think I could handle werewolf cramps, okay?
I feel so ugly.
Oh, well, I mean, you do sprout fur. It's not. I love you. I don't touch you during the full moon. Here.
You can eat whatever you want.
No, I can't. I'm a vampire. I can only have blood. Wait, something smells amazing. Wait, no, it's you.
There's Sloppy Joe's for lunch.
No, it's you. I want it.
Fine, you called me. I'm on my period.
And that's when it happened. He vomited all over.